You know, we're seeing all this reporting around how Wagner is rebranding. Help us understand what this group hopes to become or turn into. It's going from what to what?
Haydé, thank you for having me. As we know, before, Russia has a plausible deniability when they have been using Wagner Group in Africa and, broadly speaking, Global South. But right now, it looks like the name for the group would be a expeditionary corps. And what we've seen in the media and by reports that right now, the Russian military intelligence personnel will be running it. I'm talking about Mr. Averyanov. He allegedly is behind. He works for Russian military intelligence department that specializing in killing other people and destabilization in different countries. And back to your question, it looks like that Russia is just making its posture in Global South more vivid and more strong.
Well, the name, I mean, there used to be the Wagner name recognition, which a little bit of that goes away now. But we were talking about these regime survival packages. What is the Kremlin's long-term strategy here in Africa? And have you seen them employ similar tactics in other countries and other regions?
Right. So Mr. Averyanov, when he became running previously known Wagner Group. So he first went to Libya, then Burkina Faso, then Central African Republic, then Mali, then Niger. And he have been talking to the people over there. And it looks like based on the experts such as Jack Watling from the Royal United Services Institute, Russia is trying to get control over the resources that Global South has. And that becomes a problem in respect to that Russia is using in its information warfare that Global South, has to deal with colonial countries such as France, Great Britain, and so on. But as experts are saying, Russia actually doing, by using Wagner, the same what those colonial countries have been doing to the South Global by, containing the regimes and then getting access to the natural resources that Global South is so rich of.
There is a lot of talk about the recolonization of Africa. A final question here. We've got just about a minute for this. What is at stake for African countries where Russia is seeking to gain influence? I mean, Putin's always had this sort of shadowy behind-the-scenes posture, but can we expect him to become more overt?
It looks like, based on what we've seen in the media reports, based on what experts are saying, is that Russia is trying to fight West somewhere else and not only in Ukraine, because we know that, for example, France is so desperate in need in uranium that it's get from the Global South, specifically from Mali and from Niger. So that would become a problem for France if Russia would get access to those and control of those resources. And again, it's a global chessmate, and global powers are playing, unfortunately, using countries in Global South and so on.